I enjoy turning wood on a lathe. I've done it for years, and when I retired up here, I had to find a way to do it, to continue turning wood. I had to kind of reinvent the way I was going to turn wood because I couldn't use a full-size lathe. I have no space for it. I went from a 30 by 40 foot shop down to a 7 by 7 foot shop. So I downsized my lathe and I started to find out what could I turn on a small lathe. And then I found the way to make the kaleidoscopes. I thought, well, you know, my wife loves to collect beach glass. And beach glass is a very popular thing in the Vermilion area because we have a good source for beach glass. So I thought, well, gee, maybe I could get beach glass with small enough pieces that I could put in a kaleidoscope. So when Carol would go searching beach glass, I would join her and I'd look for the really small pieces of beach glass. And it worked. What I do is I collect the wood and we dry it, and that can take several years. And then I cut it down to a size that's workable on the lathe. Then I turn the wood to the specific shape I want. And every time I turn it, they're a little bit different. And I look at the wood, and a lot of it's trying to figure out what's the way to get the best grain configuration on the wood to make it a little bit more unique. The beach glass we get is mostly green, brown, white, with blues, and then occasionally, very rarely, a red or an orange. But there's different shades of the greens and the browns. So that's what you try and do when you put it together, is get those shades that are going to work with each other in the kaleidoscope. It's never the same when you look at it. Every time you turn it and pick it up, it's something different. And even with some of these kaleidoscopes, if I'm able to find enough red glass, which is very, very rare, I put that in there, and every so often when you turn it, you may not see the red, then all of a sudden it'll appear. So it's kind of, you never know what to expect when you're looking through it, what you're going to see. Every design is different. It's almost like snowflakes. You can't get two views through the kaleidoscope that are the same, and that's part of what I enjoy, is trying to put the different pieces, the shapes of the glass, the colors of the glass, trying to find out what really goes together really well, because you're limited with colors. I'm not a big production shop. I probably make maybe 10 to 15 a year, maybe 20 a year. And I just have a lot of fun first turning the wood and creating things. And as you can see, most of the kaleidoscopes I make have a nautical theme to them. So I kind of used that theme for my kaleidoscopes. I really just have a lot of fun doing it. One good turn for turning wood, for doing something like that, kind of fit what I like to do, and it fits the way I approach life, if you will. I believe that one good turn deserves another, so doing good turns is fun, and sometimes that turns out to be wood turning.